with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for our visitors here, they come in playing reasonably well. Losers the last time out, but winners of 4 of 5 before that. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally, kept the ball clean, and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though. They trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
A huge play there right off the bat. 55 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Operating from the gun, Joseph. And it's caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 2nd down and 6 now. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. On play action, they'll throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Saunders. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he fires one incomplete. 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They go play action here on first down. Out to his left. Touchdown! 23 yards for the touchdown. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So the drive there took 6 plays. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Joseph. Now a short one to Gesicki. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
From the gun on third down, Joseph. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
Ezra Cleveland, the guard, called for the penalty there.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. The numbers for Williams a week ago: 14 carries, 63 yards.
It's been a strong season for him thus far, sitting currently 7th in the NFL in rushing. He gives their offense really good flexibility because if he's gashing a defense, they can ride him to an early lead. But the defense sells out to stop him, that opens up their passing game.
Only able to gain a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
When you look at this defense.
Now this unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. On 4th down, Matt Araiza is sent on to punt.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 7. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
The home team's offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And this time he's got the... It's complete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Throwing to start the drive. Joseph. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Joseph. Now a short one to Gesicki. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Jefferson going to go in motion right.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he gets into the end end zone for the touchdown. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to get that to his running back. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. They'll look to throw now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davidson. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Now they empty the backfield and motion the man left. They'll roll him out right. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 4 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So that drive goes 8 plays. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can... and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Matt Araiza now on to punt this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They'll look to throw here. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll look to throw again. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now a signal in the timeout call. as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is indeed good. And they take a 17-14 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
So that will push him back.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we? That penalty will move them back.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a 2nd and 6.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Saunders. Oh, look at the juke. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. And they rattle off a big one. 48 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Now a play fake here on first down. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a hit and a loose football. So picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Operating from the gun, Joseph. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Operating from the gun, Joseph.
That was short one to Gesicki. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Illegal blocking the offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Back to throw. Joseph. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Josh Whyle.
His first touchdown. And his game. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it. It helped pop that ball free.
Over the middle, complete. That's Saunders. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Bonner. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
They're going to look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Back to throw here.
That is caught.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Across midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Dancing to his left. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. They'll drop to throw. Eluding. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Kenneth Murray. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Back to throw. This is caught. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Saunders. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And a big turnover there. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear.